Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm Mary Trimble with your readings for November the 12th through November the 18th. And welcome. Thank you. If you haven't been here before, welcome. I really hope you enjoy these readings and I hope that you'll come back and watch them again. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Thank you, guys. You are amazing. Thank you for all the new subscribers I got last week and all the wonderful comments and shares and likes and views. It was definitely a lovely week. And I just want to say, guys, this is a general reading. So please just take what resonates with you and leave the rest. These readings are, for the community as a whole. So they're not for everybody. There may be small parts in the reading that's for you. So if it resonates with you, amazing. Please leave me a comment and like the video. And if it doesn't, then please come back or check out your sun, moon and rising, because these are also very poignant, your sun, moon and rising. And there may be a message there for you. Now, these are general readings, like I said, and if you would like a personal reading, and around this time of year, I usually do the 12-month readings. And if you sign up for my newsletter, you will get a really good discount on that right now. I'm just saying, guys, all the information is in the show more section below. You'll get the links to all the other videos in that section below. Sometimes it takes me a little while to update that as I'm uploading the videos. It takes me a couple of days. So if you'd like a personal reading, and I love giving personal readings, please click on this link here. Now, guys, it takes me a lot of time, especially with this new format where I do the horoscope before, and then I do the tarot readings. So it's a lot of work. It's a day just to write the horoscopes for 12 signs, and then I have to video them, and that takes a couple of days to video, and then I have to upload and edit, and then have them posted on. Anyway, it takes me about 4 days. So it would be really nice if you could check out my Patreon page right here and perhaps, donate a one-time donation or a regular donation of $1, $2 a month. It's not a lot, but it is huge for me and it does pick up. And what I do is I have different tiers, reward tiers, and I'm changing that. And I'm going to put some different things, and I post things on there that I only post for my patrons, that I don't post anywhere else. So you get a behind the scenes look, you get a little bit of inside my life and my inspirations, and anyway, blah blah blah. So let's go to your readings. There's a lot going on this week. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your reading for November the 12th through November the 18th. And let's go to your horoscope for this coming week. Now, you may kind of feel like you don't belong. It's that, that feeling sometimes where you just don't feel a part of, and you kind of want to retreat, and you want to kind of, you may have this urge that you want to kind of just break free and get away from everyone and everything, from the shackles of everyday responsibilities, and you're perhaps thinking of, taking a really long distance trip, like somewhere to like a remote place, just to get away from everything. So you have this, maybe this impulse to book a trip somewhere, a vacation. It could be that you are tempted to move to another city just as an impulse thing, or even another country. It's this urge, to be free of where you're at, and you may be kind of blaming where you're at for how you're feeling, and you could just kind of want to do this on a whim. Now, Uranus is moving across your house of adventure, right? And Mars is moving into Pisces, and you want to withdraw. It's like you want to withdraw from society, and you just want to rejuvenate. You want to have a nice holiday by the pool or by the ocean. You just want to get away, and time you're going to be deeply intuitive. You're really going, look, trust your gut feeling, darling. It is being enhanced big time. Intuition and psychic ability is right there for you. You're definitely getting that. And this time, look, a transformation is really possible, really connecting with the ethereal realm. I feel that you may even want to go on a spiritual retreat. There's something that's drawing. Maybe a spiritual retreat is calling your name, but there's something that is once you've got this urge to be free from society at the moment and to be in solitude. Now, Mercury in retrograde is in your house of romance and creativity. And it would be great to channel your energy into creativity instead. Listen, with Mercury in retrograde, it's not a good time to kind of solidify plans for travel at the moment. Now, it's fine to research, it's fine to get everything in place, but don't book anything while Mercury is in retrograde. And the week before and a couple of weeks after, there's always kind of a shadow period, and we're building up to it right now. Right, so you may get caught up in your mind with unrealistic thoughts process, and be careful not to let your ego take over this week. Venus will help you balance will balance your energy, balance love and your loving and magnanimous side. Allow that to come out and play. Venus is going to help you with that. And it's the side of you we all love. Leo, there's definitely some I'm looking down, there's definitely some, check out your sun, moon and rising too, because there's definitely some crossover here. But Leo, remember, this is an urge to break free and to retreat. You can always quench that with quiet meditation. You can even go into a church at lunchtime or something and meditate, or just be still in silence, and allow your mind to go off. But don't get caught up in, the ego, and don't get caught up in unrealistic thoughts, because that's very Neptunian right now. So let's go to your first card. And the first card, the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, wanting to be free, but feeling that you can't be free. This is an intellect card. This was in Cancer, and that's so funny because I am Cancer Sun, Leo rising. So this definitely is a message. We can be prisoners of our own mind. We can be, we can imprison ourselves and stop ourselves from moving forward for years. I have clients that do that. I did it for many years. I was always in the problem. I don't have a choice. I can't do this. I can't do that. And I have clients sometimes like that. Mostly they want to change because otherwise they wouldn't come to me, but this is where they're at sometimes when they're with me, and they can't find a way out. They've been in it so long that they can't find the way out. They don't believe there's a way out because their mind, the monkey brain has convinced them of that. We all go here sometimes, this illusion of being trapped. We all go there sometimes. So clarifying it is the Page of Pentacles. And this is saying, darling, you're ready for the next phase of your life. Come on out of that self-imposed prison. Come on out. Because there's something wonderful waiting for you. This is an opportunity. Look, he's holding it. He's kind of, he looks, he's well dressed, he's opulent, and he's holding up the coin. This is a gift coming. This is an opportunity. So come out of your head, darling. You know, you can set yourself free. You are free. You just think that you're trapped. And the next card out for you is the Four of Cups. And this came up for another sign too. This is definitely Neptunian. This is focusing on something that you can't have, you know. It's up in your head. It's like you're not seeing the present moment. You're not seeing the gift that's being offered to you. Look, God is offering him a chalice filled with stuff, and he's just closing his eyes because he's focusing on what hasn't worked out for him and what's disappointed him. And it's time to let that go. Come into the present moment. Don't get caught up in unrealistic thoughts. That's what it said here. Don't get caught up in unrealistic thoughts. Come into the present moment. Clarifying it, you've got the King of Cups, right? The King of Cups, he's a champion for justice. He's also, the swords. This is intellect. Oh, no, this is cups. Sorry. He is this incredible leader. He's like the counselor. He has an ear always. He'll listen to anyone. And he kind of stuffs all these. He's deeply emotional. There's a lake of emotions, deep emotions, but he's very stoic. He believes that he has to be stoic and he has to control his emotions because he doesn't believe that showing his emotions he'll be a good leader. So it's very important for him to have self-control. What I'm getting is don't deny your feelings, right? Don't deny your feelings. I feel that you perhaps have been going around recently not feeling the feelings and not really looking at them or not sharing them with someone. And maybe that's what it is. You need to share what you're going through with somebody, with someone that you trust, a close friend that you can be honest with. You know, this is about, definitely allowing yourself to feel the emotions, not to get, caught up in the emotions, but definitely emotions should never be stuffed down because when they're stuffed down, they erupt, right? And Leo, the next card out for you is Temperance. That's everything in moderation. So these feelings that you are stuffing down, don't hide them by doing something that's addictive perhaps. This is Jupiter too, and the negative side of Jupiter, it's like addiction, right? Too much television, too much food, too much alcohol, too much drugs, gambling, whatever it is. So this is saying everything. Look, the mantra for you this week is everything in moderation. So yes, feel the feelings, but in moderation. You've definitely got an opportunity here that you're missing. You're not seeing an opportunity that's there for you. You're just focusing on what hasn't turned out. Something hasn't turned out the way you wanted it to, and it's not feeling good. And look, you've got clarifying the Temperance. You've got the Five of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be, look, this is deprivation. This is you are living in deprivation. You believe that you're not loved enough. So for some of you, I'm definitely getting that you don't feel that you have enough love, that you're not loved enough. And for some of you, it's like, this is looking at your glass half full as opposed to, half empty as opposed to half full. I always say that. This is about looking at your glass half full, half empty. So tired. This is saying, listen, you need to come out of that energy. Sometimes it's just like saying a silly little grateful thing, just practice being grateful. Even if you don't feel it, just say it. Oh, I'm grateful I've got this cup of coffee. I'm grateful I can have this glass of water. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that, And the more gratitude you express, the easier it becomes, number one. And then number two, you will have more things to be grateful for. You'll start to see things more. You'll start to come at a situation for what you have as opposed to what you haven't. That maybe you're not feeling enough love from your partner, and maybe you need to move on. Or maybe you need to, get a counselor for that partnership. Whatever it is, change. And maybe that's why you want to run away, right? Because you're tired of all the work, and the mundane, and you want to be free. Maybe you want to be free from your partnership and you don't know how to do that. Some people are locked in financially. Oh my God, that's what I'm just getting. Some people in relationships are locked in financially because they can't afford, if they've got a house, they can't afford the mortgage on their own, or they can't afford an apartment rental, or they can't afford to, you become so enmeshed financially with a partner, it's hard to break free. Sometimes, you're forced to stay with them. And if that's the case, look, this is a self-imposed prison. You're stuck in a situation. You're definitely stuck in a situation that you think you can't get out of, but you can. And right now you have to think of, don't do anything to get yourself out of these feelings. Don't spontaneously book a trip. It's not going to be a good thing for you. Definitely, seek counsel. I would seek counsel, darling, from somebody you trust, to get you through this situation, because you just are feeling deprived. And it's really a self-imposed prison. There's definitely a solution here, but you need a logical mind that can help you get through this difficult time, Leo. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. I really am. Listen, please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment. I love comments and feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all. I wish you a really wonderful week. Get that help that you need. And don't forget, everything in moderation. I'll see you next week.